The heater doesn't work, the door's unlocked. I left the light in the hallway on for you.
Act 1, Scene 1. The lights come up on a house. In the middle, there is a couch with a little lamp on a table. There's a staircase behind the couch with a door on either end. This is the living room, and predominantly lit. Off to stage right, there is a kitchen and a dining table in darkness. Off to stage left, there is a little bedroom with a bed and a desk that also falls into darkness. Milo is all the way downstage, almost speaking to the audience. Milo: how do I explain? Okay, so it's like a musical. Yeah, how do I start?
Scar, you were given that name by someone who died. I don't know how to tell you every time I lied, just to make you laugh over the phone, hoping one day we'll get to go home, because mom and dad also ran away from everyone that asked them to stay. So maybe when I can be the break, if I can just figure out how to say, Scar, can I tell you about my play?
Milo plops to sit down on the couch in the living room. Scar enters from the stairs entrance. Scar comes down, grabs a coat, opens the front door on stage right. Scar: I'm going to scouting. Try to remember to feed Nina. Milo to themselves: yes, feed Nina. I'll remember. Scar: by the way, I heard you say my name. Did you need something before I go? Milo, guiltily, collapses on the couch, not to be a bother, and leans over to pet Nina. Nina is not interested in being pet. Milo: no, it was nothing. Scar: okay, whatever, weirdo. Holding the door open: you remember Nina. Scar unintentionally slams the door, scaring Nina, who runs away. Where did you go? I wanted to talk to you, Missy. I have to feed you. Remember, to feed Nina. To the audience: well, I would never actually say this, but if I did, I would say something like,
it's so cold in this house without you here. Nobody's home, no heartbeats to hear. So I'll be waiting for hours to crown, slowly watching the seconds count down. But I can only ever whisper, how can I be alone again? The heater doesn't work, the door's unlocked. I left a light in the hallway on for you, as usual. I'll be waiting on the couch till 2.
we see Milo drift off, looking glassy-eyed into the audience and looking at nothing at all. They're just sitting there, while a clock on stage winds faster and faster and faster, and all of a sudden it's not 9 p.m. anymore, it's 12, and they're still just sitting there. And they kind of start to laugh to themselves because they realize they would never actually say it, but if they ever could, and if they ever did, they would say something like,
and I know you're not even 13. No lights on, no power to be seen. But I've been losing it for minutes now, slowly hearing and I can only ever scream out, how can I be alone again? The heater doesn't work, the door's unlocked. I left a light in the hallway on for you. I know you miss her, but I miss her too.
Milo shivers and doesn't stop as they realize just how cold they are, and time just keeps moving.
And I'm losing my mind, 'cause I can't hear your keys in the door. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. I can't hear your steps outside. I'll leave it locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. I'll leave it locked, I'll leave it locked. You're not coming home tonight, are you? The heater never works, the heater never works. The electricity bill's overdue. Dancing in our socks and sweaters, waiting for warm weather. I'm not sure that I wanted to. I know you miss her, but I miss her too.
The clock hits 2 a.m. and all the lights turn off. Milo sits there in the dark. You see their bodies slump into the couch and fall asleep. Sudden blackout. End of scene. Scene 2. The lights come up on the living room. Milo is awoken from on the couch. They jump awake, scared, and walk to open the front door, expecting to find Scar. Milo, rubbing sleep out of their eyes. Did you forget your key? Police, interrupting. Hi, is anyone home with you? Milo, waking up. No, I mean, I'm not supposed to tell you that. Police, oh, don't worry about that. I mean, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm your new neighbor. Hi, my name's Police. Police sticks out her hand for Milo to shake. They take a moment, but gingerly shake Police's hand. Police, I hear a lot of crying through the wall yesterday, and I wanted to ask if you could maybe not do that again, as it disturbs my cello practice. Milo opens their mouth, but doesn't get to speak. Well, I mean, you can cry a little. My friend told me that some sad ghosts live here or something, and that's why the house always makes noise, but please don't cry a lot. And if it's not you, try to ask the ghosts to wail a little quieter for me. But it's you though, right? I mean, ghosts aren't real. Milo, okay. Sorry we bothered you. Police, oh, no worries. I mean, I moved over here a couple of weeks ago and I was like crying every day. But at least our house doesn't have ghosts, so no one cried with me. So I just stopped. How old are you? Police, I just turned 9 last week. Police holds up 9 fingers. How old are you? Milo, I turned 8 a couple months ago. Oh, that's perfect. We should be friends. The only other people here in this street are old or gross or, well, ghosts. Milo, yeah, okay. What school are you going to? I just transferred to the one up the road last week. Ah, cool. That's my school. Ah, perfect. We can be BFFs. Is there really no one else home with you? Milo looks into their house and decides to be honest. Yeah, no. My mom is watching some bigger kids take a big test or something. She's gone most Saturdays. Police, oh, well, that sounds boring. Do you want to come over to my house? My dad is making bacon and egg bread. Milo hesitates, but doesn't really get to make a decision other than grabbing their keys before Police rips Milo out of the house. The scene changes to outside. Going where I'm coming from, going where I'm coming from. There's only so many ways to live. sing it. So you say where you're coming from and then what you think you should do. Going where I'm coming from, going where I'm coming from. I don't think that I'm doing this right. Going where I'm coming from, going where I'm coming from. There was no ghost in my house last night. Oh, well, don't worry about it. I think you're doing just fine. Look, my boy would say, going where I'm coming from, going where I'm coming from. I hope that my girl had enough eggs. Going where I'm coming from, going where I'm coming from. 'Cause after this meal there will be none left. Milo, that didn't rhyme. Elise, it doesn't have to. It's just like a poem. You can do whatever you want. Going where I'm coming from, going where I'm coming from. Mom would kill me for leaving the house. I should go back, I should go home. I'm supposed to feed the cat, you know. I'm sure I'll find some cereal around. Elise, oh, nonsense. You don't impose if that's what you're worried about. I have 3 brothers. You'll fit right in. Milo, 3 brothers. Elise, too late. 'Cause we're going, 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 gone. Yeah, we're going, 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 gone. Yeah, we're going, 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 gone. Yeah, we're going, going, going. Milo and Elise exit stage left. Elise off stage yelling, "Alofi, look, I made a friend!" The lights fade out. End of scene. Scene 3. In the blackout, the stage changes back to Milo's house. The lights come up on an empty living room. Scar enters stage right from the front door. Scar, hey Milo, I'm home. Mom enters from the stairs entrance and stomps down the staircase, surprising Scar. Where have you been? I can't believe you left Milo alone last night, without even cleaning. What were you thinking? I am so sick and tired of doing everything myself. With friends like these, who needs enemies, Scar? Who needs them? As Mom yells, Scar abandons his bags, backing across the stage into Milo's door. Scar knocks. Don't you dare try and run off to Milo. They haven't been home all day, and when I find out where their behind has been all day, I'm going to wring them out too. Scar, I'm sorry, Mom. Mom, what for? You're not sorry. You're not even listening to me. Mom stomps to the kitchen where the lights are dim. I have to do everything myself around here. Scar knocks on Milo's door and listens for movement. Scar slides down the door. With a deep breath, there is a contemplation. You better get your ass home, Milo. You know I can't deal with this lady by myself. The world will go on without me. The globe will turn on its axes. The stars will shine in the night sky like fireflies in springtime. The birds will soar in the breeze. The flowers will welcome the bees. The stream will flow between the trees and settle all your heart's unease. So let me flow in the wind. I wanna fly and see if I'm winged. I wanna watch the waters turn to sea. I wanna see if the stars will wink for me. I wanna know what life could be. See everything that touches the sun, because it will all still be here, but I will soon be done. It sounds like a melody that would be familiar to Milo. The world will go on without me. The globe will turn on its axes. The stars will shine in the night sky like fireflies in springtime. The flowers will grow amongst the weeds.
needs, but that's just what the world needs. You'll find your answers in some bad guys. I'd know that much, wouldn't I?
Scar's head hits the back of the door as he looks up at something. What? We don't know. Maybe it's just the top of the stairs.
I just need to see wonders once. I don't want to trouble anyone. I just want to see the beauties of everything that I once loved. Because it will all still be here, and you can be left to its done. So let me go with a joyful tear, because I will soon be done.
Scar is just tired.
Oh, I can't wait to be done.
Mom. Scar, get your ass in here now! Scar sighs, gets up. The lights fade off. End of scene. Scene 4. Lights come up on the living room. Milo enters stage right from the front door. Belize stands in the doorway. Downstage, Mom is cooking alone in the kitchen that is unlit. Belize. I had fun hanging out today. Let's do it again sometime soon. Hey, keep your head up, Miles. If you need to, just sing the song. What is the problem, and where do you have to go? Milo. Right. Yeah. I'll remember. Belize leaves stage right. Milo, how did it go again? No. Did it go up or down? I think it was like, Lights come up on the kitchen. Mom. Emilio Schuyler Minyard, where the hell have you been all day? Milo. I'm sorry, Mom. I meant to text, but I forgot. I was at the new neighbor's house. I made a friend. Mom cut off. I don't give a damn why you forgot to text me. If you don't text, you don't leave the house. For all I knew, you were kidnapped and halfway to France. And why hasn't Nina been fed? Milo, shh, poop. Sorry, Mom. I forgot. Mom, storming off to the kitchen. Forgot this, forgot that. You have a heck of a memory, don't you, kid? Milo, I'm sorry, Mom. My new friend, she helps me remember things. I had to sing this thing. It goes like... Stop with the humming. We all heard you, I promise. Just... Mom encompasses complete calm. I'm sorry, baby. Why don't you go to your room and get your homework done before dinner? Milo. Yes, Mom. I'm really sorry, Mama. Mom, I know, baby. Milo goes to their room. The lights shift to mainly light the kitchen. Everything else falls into darkness. Mom is in the kitchen grading papers and making food. Mom taking a deep breath. In and out. You need to calm down, T. There was no need for all that yelling. Just breathe. Just breathe. Mom sits at the bottom of the stairs, head in hands. Mom sings to the pots, to the pans, to the papers, and to the kitchen table, to the cat and to the stairs, but never to another human being. Fire's no toy, nothing that you're ever gonna wanna play with. It's only to destroy. I'll lose my kids if they catch you with. This is your choice. Why don't you hold your fire before someone gets burned? Know all about desire and also that you get hurt. I'll turn this around if it's all that I do. Whatever it takes, my kids knew. Whatever
someone they can look up to.
Mom gets up and moves to the kitchen to multitask again.
This is no classroom. These are troubled souls can only learn the hard way. But I will make them bloom. It's the only way to make it past the driveway. The world's all yours. Why don't you hold your fire before someone gets burned? I know all about desire and also that it's you who gets hurt. I'll turn this around if it's all that I do. Whatever it takes to get my kids through. Whatever we may face, I'll never let them down like you. Fire, 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 no. Fire, keep dying. Fire, no. Fire, 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 no. Fire, don't die. Fire, no. Why don't you hold your fire before someone gets burned? I know all about desire and also that it's you who gets hurt. I'll turn this around if it's all that I do. Whatever it takes to get my kids through. Whatever they have to face, I'll make sure it's an evil they knew. Fire, 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 no. Fire, don't die here. Fire, no. Fire, 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 no.
Mom, exhausted, sways too close to the stove and the towel on her shoulder catches on fire.
Fire!
Scar enters from the stairs entrance. Milo enters from Milo's door. Mom starts whipping the towel against the table. Scar runs under the staircase to grab a fire extinguisher while Milo fills a bowl with water. Milo and Scar douse Mom from different angles at the same time, and she screams when she's hit with the cold. A beat while everyone on stage catches their breath. Scar, holy fuck balls. Mom, language! Milo, Mama, are you okay? Mom, I'm fine. Everything is completely fine. Milo, but the towel. Mom, cut off. We'll get a new one, Milo. Milo, but Mom, you almost set the house on fire. Mom, cut off loud. I said it's fine, Milo. Milo tears up and doesn't move until their mother's gaze drops. Milo sneaks backward to their room and quickly slips inside and closes the door. Scar, I think they were just worried about you, Mom. I don't think they meant to. Mom, cut off. Just go check on them, please. Scar slips into Milo's room to find Milo under their desk crying. Light shifts to Milo's room, and the kitchen and living room are left in darkness as Mom cleans up the mess. Scar. Hey, buddy. You okay down there? Milo. I'm sorry, Scar. I didn't mean to make everything worse. I was just scared. Seeing Mama set a blaze like that made me think she was already dead or something. You know, and then where would we be? No Mama, no Dad. I didn't mean to make her mad, you know. I met this girl is all, and she said if you're worried, you should say something. Talk about the situation, figure out where you have to go. And she sang this little melody to make me remember it all, but I Milo is hyperventilating, struggling to speak around the tears and the saliva in their mouth. I don't remember the melody, Scar. I don't remember it anymore. And I I don't want to forget everything all the time, Scar. I can't seem to keep things in my head, like how not to make Mom mad and to feed Nina and what Dad used to look like and Felice's melody and how to breathe, Scar. I can't remember. How do I... Scar climbs down under the desk to hold Milo. Milo only knows sobbing. Scar, Milo, you're having one of your panic thingies again. What do we do when we panic? Scar and Milo take a deep breath together and hold it. Scar counts to 10 with his fingers. Scar, in silence, sings.
Just hold your breath, count to 10, close your eyes, start again.
Scar gets up. Scar, I'm gonna go help Mom, okay? You just sit tight and keep holding your breath for 10 seconds and exhaling over and over again until you're okay. I'll be right back, okay? Scar exits to the unlit living room.
Just hold your breath, count to 10, close your eyes, start again. Just hold your breath, don't look down. If we look forward, we figure this out. Just hold your breath. Just hold your breath. Just hold your breath, count to 10, close your eyes, start again.
The music fades in the background. Scar and Mom start yelling at each other as the stage lights fade to black. End of scene. Scene 5. The lights come up on the living room. Milo sits on the couch. There is a little lamp on the side table that is on. There is no music. Nothing is happening. Milo is just sitting there, zoning out while looking into the audience. Scar enters from the stairs entrance. He rubs his eyes at the light and comes down the stairs. Scar. Milo? What are you doing? Milo, never breaking eye contact with the audience. I can't sleep. I thought I'd just wait up. Scar, for who? Mom and I are both home. Milo. A miracle, I guess. Scar. Well, you should really get some sleep. All right. I'm going. Milo gets up as Scar grabs water. Scar goes to the bottom of the stairs as Milo stands in their doorway. Good night, Milo. Good night. The lights fade out. End of scene. Scene 6. Lights come up on the living room. Scar is sitting on the bottom of the stairs.
I'm just going over there for like an hour. I don't care when you think you'll be back. I want help now making dinner.
Milo joins Scar on the stairs. Scar sings the first verse holding Milo.
I made a will when I was 7. Didn't know it wasn't a normal thing to do. I had revised it by 11. Wanted the right people to get my shoes. I had nothing much to give, and I had even less to lose. wasn't a normal thing to do. And I know that you're only just 8, but if I could leave you the world, I'd be saved. Can't burden you with all that weight, so thank God you won't always be 8.
Milo gets up, goes to their room, and comes out looking a little older. Mom comes in stressed, making Milo sneak back into their room. Scar moves halfway up the stairs.
I made a will when I was 7. Didn't know it wasn't a normal thing to do. I had revised it by 11. Wanted to do right by my little dude. I had nothing much to give, and I had even less to lose. But I made a will when I was 7. Didn't know it wasn't a normal thing to do. I know that you just turned 12. I'd leave you all of the games on my shelves. You might like the violin outlet as well. I think you are handling yourself swell.
Scar moves to the top of the stairs. Milo sneaks out of their room in the dark, sneaking all the way to the front door.
But I wrote a will when I was 7. Didn't know it wasn't a normal thing to do. And I had revised it by 11. Didn't want to scare you shitless, dude. I had nothing much to give, and I had even less to lose. But I wrote a will when I was 7. Didn't know it wasn't a normal thing to do.
Scar turns on the lights in the living room from the top of the stairs. Scar, where do you think you're going? Milo, shh, you scared the fuck out of me, Scar. I'm going to Belize's. We wanted to have a movie marathon night. Scar, I thought we were going driving tomorrow. I said I can start taking you when you turn 14. Milo, does that have to start first thing? I'll be back early enough Mom won't catch me, but I plan on being exhausted. Scar, yeah, we'll see. Go have fun. Just don't forget to. Milo slips out of the house.
Happy birthday, you are 14. I know you have good friends and feel seen. My time keeps drawing closer, and I know I have nothing to leave you, Milo. Maybe I'll leave you my keys. Hope we can both use them to find peace.
Scar gets up and comes down the stairs, takes a key off his chain and slips it under Milo's door. Mom enters from the stairs entrance and comes down to find Scar at Milo's door. Mom, what are you doing awake so late? Do you know what time it is? Scar, sniffling. Sorry, Mom. Mom, hey, is everything okay? Baby, why are you crying? Scar.
I'm fine, Mom. Besides, we should be quiet. I don't want to wake Milo.
Scar quickly rushes up the stairs and exits. Lights fade out on a confused-looking mom. End of scene. Scene 7. Lights come up on Mom and Scar eating dinner in the kitchen. Mom. Where is my troublesome youngest? Scar.
Milo texted. They're at Belize's house. I think they're eating there.
Mom. God damn. Doesn't even call to reject a home-cooked meal anymore. The scene is silent. Scar and Mom have nothing to talk about when it's quiet. Scar, to the audience.
We can't really talk without screaming at each other anymore. Every day she compares me to a man I've never met, and it sounds like the meanest insult when you have nothing nice to say about the guy.
The scene is silent. Scar and Mom have nothing to talk about when it's quiet.
Scar. She won't ask about my day. She knows she can't. If she does, we'll start talking about all I didn't do, and that will turn into all she expects me to do tomorrow, and that will turn into screaming.
The scene is silent. Scar is not really eating anything, just moving his food around.
Scar, she won't ask about my friends. She doesn't like the few that I do have, and I only have those because all I have is the screaming. Sometimes I forget there's another way to talk to people.
The scene is silent. Mom. Don't forget to eat all your carrots.
Scar. I'm not really hungry.
Mom. Well, you have to eat them. How else will you grow big and strong?
Scar. I don't really like them.
Mom. Scar, you have to eat your carrots.
Scar, I don't really feel like eating.
Mom. Scar, you are not leaving this room until you finish every single carrot on that plate. There was the screaming.
Scar, I don't want to, Mom. I'm not hungry.
Mom. God, you don't want to? How old are you? 7? Ridiculous, Scar. Grow up.
Scar, Mom, I'm not eating the fucking carrots.
Mom, you are so disrespectful, denying food I made for you. When I was your age, we ate what we were served, regardless of how much we liked it or not.
Scar, okay, and we're talking about 10 carrots.
Mom, I don't care. You will eat them.
Scar, no, I won't.
God, you are just like your father. With friends like these, who needs enemies, Scar? Who needs them? The scene is silent. Scar wants to punch something or someone, but he won't because he knows he can't. Mom, God, child, why do you hate me so much? Is all you have for me hate?
Scar, to the audience. How should I do it then? How do I live with all of this hate? I know I can't punch. I can't break anything, so what? I just have to live with it? How do I live with it? It threatens to consume me every day I wake up, and the water has risen back up to my chin. I spend every day, day in and day out, with a bucket trying to clear enough water so I don't drown by next dawn. So, will somebody tell me how the fuck am I supposed to live with it when I am just barely keeping it at bay? Somebody answer me! It stays silent. The audience will not break the barrier of performance to help a dying man. They would rather watch. will go on without me. The globe will turn on its axes. The stars will shine in the night sky like fireflies in springtime.
Scar grabs a duffel bag from under the stairs and sneaks into Milo's room. Scar is looking for his car key. Scar.
Where is it? Where is it?
Scar finds the car key and adds a note to it. Milo walks into the room as Scar drops the key. Milo. Hey, what are you doing in here? Milo notices the bag. Milo, where are you going? Scar sings to the audience and a frozen Milo.
The world waits to open for you, and you can heal after it's done. It does not want the likes of me too, because I will soon be done. Oh, I can't wait to be gone.
Scar finds the courage to talk to Milo. Scar.
I'm out of here. I'm done. I can't do this shit anymore.
Milo. But you can't go.
Scar, I'm sorry, Milo. I have to.
Milo. Where will you go? We don't have any family nearby.
Scar, then I'll go far. I'll go as far as I need to get the fuck out of here, Milo. I don't know. Maybe I'll go find Dad or something. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Milo. But you said you'd teach me how to drive. Scar.
I'm sorry, Milo.
Milo. But I can't handle Mama alone.
Scar, I'm sorry, Milo.
Milo. But what am I supposed to do without you?
Scar, I don't know.
Scar starts crying, and he can't seem to stop. Scar leaves with messy bags and all but runs off stage. The sound startles Nina.
Just hold your breath, count to 10, close your eyes, start again.
That's not right.
Just hold your breath, count to 10, close your eyes, start again.
That's not what it sounded like. What the fuck did he sound like?
Just hold your breath. Just hold your breath. Count to 10. Close your eyes. Start again. Just hold your breath. Count to 10. Close your eyes, start again. Just hold your breath, count to 10. Close your eyes, start again. Just hold your breath, count to 10. Close your eyes, start again. Just hold your breath.
In which Milo crumples to the floor.
And start again.
There's an awkward moment where Milo starts breathing again, where the scene doesn't end. Milo, crumpled on the floor, sees the car keys under the bed. Milo pulls them out and unfolds the note on the ring. Milo, reading, crying. Don't forget to feed the cat. The lights fade off. End of scene. Scene 8. Lights come up on outside. Milo is in a car downstage. A YouTube video is playing. Video guy. If you look to your right, you should see a stick coming out of the middle console. That is your gear shift. You should have numbers on it. Milo pauses the video and starts rummaging around in the car. Milo, what the hell? This one doesn't have numbers on it. Starts video. Video guy. If your gear shift has letters on it like D, R, and N, you are driving an automatic car. Make sure to check out this video. Milo clicks on screen. Video guy. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is the video where I will be showing you how to drive an automatic car. Good news, you're basically driving a toy car. Milo. Okay, that was rude and unnecessary.
Just a silly song about cars. I like to drive them all night long. Never thought I'd make it far, but I'm holding on.
Milo. Okay, we're moving.
Just a silly song about cars. I love learning how they work. I miss my brother's Scar. Where did he go, the stupid jerk?
Milo. Oh my god, I'm doing it. Okay, stay calm. Go around the block. Come back.
Just a silly song about cars. I don't care about this at all. It's just me out here with the stars.
Oh shit, the mailbox. Police. Close call. Milo steps out of the car. Milo. Police, I figured it out. I can officially drive. Police. I think you need a license for that, Miles. Milo. No, yeah, I know, but I know how to do it. And who wants to go through the trouble of having some jackass look at you and tell you the same thing? I know how to drive. Police. That's super cool. Good job. Milo. Thanks. Now if we ever need to hightail it out of here, just say the word. Police. Why would I want to get out of here? Milo. Well, just your parents are no walk in the park either, in case you ever want to ditch. Police. I don't know what nonsense your brother got into your head, but I would never ditch my family. Milo. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry I said it. Milo. Here, let me make it up to you. Get in. I can teach you too, so that you can catch me if I ever threaten to ditch. Police gets in the driver's seat. Milo gets in the passenger seat. Police. You better not. I don't want to do any of this without you. Milo and Police act out the steps of starting to drive a car. There should also be a ridiculous dance portion. The scene moves the way it did when Milo was driving around the block, but going faster and faster and faster, and before they can fully comprehend the road, Milo, watch out, there's someone in the road! The car swerves. Milo, holy shit, that was... Milo steps out. Police remains in the driver's seat. Milo, what the hell are you doing? We have to go back. We hit someone. Police, furious. No, we don't have licenses. We could have hit a deer or something else big. Either way, we cannot be caught here. Our lives will be over before they even started. Milo, no, we hit a person. I recognized...
Belize at the top of her lungs. Nothing! You recognize nothing! A figure, maybe! It could have been anything! Now get in this car! Milo, no, Belize, I'm going to help. Belize, no! No, Milo, I am not letting my life get ruined for a maybe! Milo, it looked like...
Belize flees the scene, remaining in the foreground of stage left. Milo walks to stage right and looks around. Milo,
I swear, it was right here. It was right here. Where is that body? There's no way someone survived that. Turn to the audience. No way. We did hit something, right? You saw it too? I know you did. A beat, where the audience will stay silent, because to get away with this, we must act like there are no witnesses. Milo, I couldn't admit it yet, but the figure I saw us hit in the road had a face that looked an awful lot like mine. And I don't remember my dad, but people always tell me I look so much like him. Even if it was his corpse, I wanted to know if they were right.
Milo and Belize sing this duet from opposite sides of the stage. Why didn't you run after me? Why didn't you scream in the street?
You saw it coming better than me.
I couldn't see, I was blinded by the lights.
With all of that promise in your eyes,
I knew I wasn't alright.
but I could ride with no straight line. I wanted to mean something real to somebody else.
The highway sounds help me to feel like I can't dwell. Why didn't you run after me? Why didn't you scream in the street?
You saw it coming better than me.
I couldn't see. Why didn't you run after me?
You said you'd drive every week. You saw it coming better than me. You had to be. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Why didn't I run?
Milo, I need to get home.
Milo runs off stage the way Belize exits with the car. The lights fade off. End of scene. Scene 9. Lights come up on the garage. Milo runs in. Belize is crouched in front of the car. Milo.
Belize! There you are. Are you okay?
Belize.
Milo! Come quick! It's Nina!
Belize is feeling Nina's belly. Milo.
What's happening to her? Is she okay?
Belize.
I don't know. Has she been acting weird lately? Milo. I mean, I might have forgotten to feed her once or twice.
Belize.
I think she's pregnant. I never noticed because she lost so much weight. Milo. What do we do?
Belize.
I don't think there's anything we can do.
Going where I'm coming from.
Milo grabs a towel.
Going where
Belize
I'm
and Milo
coming from.
hold and support Nina as she struggles to give birth.
Hold your breath.
The heater doesn't work. The door's unlocked.
There's only so many ways to live.
I left the light in the hallway on for you. Little by little by little by little by little by little.
Come on, Nina.
Little by little.
You got it, girl.
Little by
I see the kitten. Here.
Blood is everywhere. Milo is holding a kitten. Mom enters stage from the garage entrance. Mom, what is going on in here? Mom takes in the scene. Milo and Belize covered in blood. Nina is dead. Mom, what did you do to my cat? Milo, no, Mom, wait. Belize didn't. Mom, shut up. Get out of my sight now. Milo stands up, hiding the kitten. Milo looks back at the car. It is covered in blood, but who's to say if it's Nina's or not? Belize gets up. Mom grabs Belize roughly. Mom, made entirely of flames. Don't ever come back to my house. The lights turn off. End of scene. Scene 10. Lights come up on Milo's room. Milo sits in their room cradling the little kitten. Every once in a while they sniffle and wipe their tears on their shoulders. Milo.
Now, what should I call you?
Milo looks at the desk.
Leonardo. I'll call you Leonardo. Okay, what do you need? Probably food and water and milk, right? You're a kitten. You must love milk. Okay, Leonardo, stay right here.
Milo runs out of the room. The audience gets a good look at a kitten wrapped up in a blanket on a desk chair. Milo runs back in with armfuls of things. Milo.
Here, little guy. This was all your mother's. We gotta be able to get you started with this.
As setting up everything for the cat in their room, they sing the first verse.
I was younger when I was told this for the first time, that I'd be older before it would all make sense. I would wonder if my days are marked then, 'cause I know the days counting down in my head. Someday, someday I will know. Someday everything will fall into place while I wait for someday. Someday I'll be grown and everything will be okay, and someday can't come quite quick enough. Someday the curtain will fray and I'll glimpse back until today, and someday I'll just know my way.
Milo covers little Leonardo up with a blanket, and when uncovered, Leonardo is a significantly larger and lankier cat. A rock is thrown against the window. Milo opens the window and has a conversation with Belize, who is off stage. Belize. Milo, I'm so glad you're okay. Is the little kitten all right? Milo.
Yes, he's good. I named him Leonardo, and he weighs 2 kilos, just like you said he should. I'll bring him to the vet next week when my mom is on the school trip, okay?
Belize. Oh, good. You don't have to bottle feed him then, but remember to feed him dry food every day. Milo. Don't worry, I won't forget. Belize. I wish I could see him.
Milo. If only you weren't going on my mom's field trip, then you could come up.
Belize. Well, actually,
Milo, you're not going on the field trip? I thought it was mandatory for all sophomores.
Belize. Oh, my brother's just got home. I need to be in bed. I'll check in soon, okay?
I'm still young and I'm told this all the time, that I don't have to have my shit figured out yet. I would wonder if my days are marked then. Well, I'm 17 and counting's made a mess. Someday, someday's gotta be close. Someday everything will fall into place, so I
Milo wakes up and checks to see Leonardo is not in bed with them. Lights shift as Milo enters the living room. Mom is fighting with Leonardo to get him into a crate in the middle of the night. Milo.
Mom, what are you doing?
Mom. Oh, I'm sorry to wake you, sweetie. Milo.
Do you need help? Leonardo doesn't really let anyone else hold him.
Mom. No, everything's all right. I was just trying to get him in a crate for the night.
Milo. Why?
Mom doesn't say anything for a beat. Mom. I thought it would be good for the two of you, you know? Not get too attached to each other. How else can I be sure you'd actually make friends after Belize left? Milo. Belize left? The world tilted. Mom. Oh, didn't she tell you? Her parents moved out of the blue, really. They wanted to be closer to family. Milo. No. She didn't tell me. We haven't hung out in a while. Mom. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Well, why don't you go back to bed? You have school tomorrow. Milo tries not to cry. Milo.
Can I have Leonardo back?
Mom. A sigh. Yeah, sure. He doesn't really seem to like me all that much. Someday I'll be grown and everything will be okay. And someday can't come quite quick enough. Some days just portray for all the words they didn't say. Because someday would come to break our hearts. Milo falls back into bed with Leonardo in their arms. When they rise, Leonardo is a full-grown, massive Maine Coon cat. Milo listens to their mother through their bedroom door. Mom, on the phone. Oh no, that Portuguese girl, she's long gone. I heard her parents were trying to get her institutionalized again. She never quite got her anger under control. Milo breaks down on their side of the door. Leonardo cuddles up in their arms and tries to climb Milo as they sob out. Some days not coming, some days never here. Some days just a lie we're told, so we didn't have to hear that the world is awful and that it won't make sense. That someday we'll just pretend. Someday, I might know. Today, everything fell onto my face. 'Cause I can't wait for someday. The lights fade to black. Milo and Leonardo remain on stage until the curtain closes all the way. No one tell Milo what comes next. End of scene. End of Act 1. 1 second. Sorry, I have to feed my cat. I'll be back in like 15 minutes. Hi, I'm back. Are you ready? Let's keep going. Act 2, Scene 1. Lights come up on Milo, driving in the car from the first act that looks a lot more beaten up. Leonardo is sleeping in the passenger seat. Milo turns up the radio, driving steadily, singing along to a country tune.
So I cut off all my hair and drive for the Dutch cold countryside. Nothing but a will that found the way. Doesn't matter how many times I cried or screamed or fought or even tried. Nothing could have killed me anyway. And I can't ever seem to hide all the shit I stuffed inside. It's hard when no one asks you to stay. And all I ever do is lie, try to tell the story from my side when I never know just what to say. But now I can't keep my friends, and I can't even fall in love. And I can't go to bed and wake up in the morning knowing I'm just the same as the day I was before. And saddle up in the red oak Clio that's older than me. If not for gun control, I wouldn't know all I had to give. I cried it up with my dear cat in the felted backseat, but the rear view looked shiny new with all I had to leave. I always have cuts in my hands that I never spare a glance till lime juice hits in the rush at the bar. And I know it wasn't in my plans, never thought I'd live to see the chance of waking up and finding I had a heart. I can't seem to do it all alone anymore, and I can't help but stall when my friends ask about family. How do I tell them that they're all there's for me? Saddle up in the red oak Clio that's older than me. Not for gun control, I wouldn't know all I had to give. I cried it up with my dear cat in the felted backseat, but the rear view looked shiny new with all I had to leave. Can I just get up and go home? 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 I don't know where I'd go.
We see Milo get up out of the car very calmly and walk into the studio apartment. They are holding Leonardo and slide down the door to sit. With very little energy left, they sing.
So I cut off all my hair and drive for the Dutch cold countryside. Nothing but a will that found the way.
Milo cries. Their hands drop to the floor from their lap. Milo flinches at the noise, shocked when someone picks up in 2 rings. This entire scene, Milo should look up, like speaking to something of a god. Scar enters from the stairs entrance and sits on a platform above the studio apartment. Scar, sounding older.
Hello? Who is this?
Milo, starting to tremble. Scar, it's me. I made it out. I ran. I'm out.
Scar, holy shit, Milo, is that you?
Milo, yeah, it's me, Scar. Milo, I made it.
Scar, it's really you, Milo. You made it.
Milo, I made it out. Where are you?
Scar, San Francisco.
Milo, oh.
Scar, I joined the military. I had nothing else. Scar, fearing the worst. Where are you?
Milo.
The German border. I got into a school that will give me money for a while. I had nothing else. Scar. Oh.
Milo. Yeah. With a deep inhale, Milo pulls themselves largely together. Scar.
We probably won't.
Milo. No, yeah, I know. Staying together becomes a mushy and difficult thing. As reality sinks in for Milo, they try not to let Scar hear it. Milo. It's good to hear your voice, Scar. Scar.
Yeah, you too. I fucking miss you, man.
Milo. I miss you too. They sit in silence together. It sounds vaguely familiar. Like a car.
Scar, I'm really sorry, Milo. I have to run, but I will call you soon again. And please call me too. Call me every day and all the time if you need it. I will always try to pick up. Always.
Scar exits. Milo gets up and lets go of Leonardo, taking in the studio apartment. It's gross and plastic. Leonardo takes a lap around the room and returns to Milo's side. Both of their backs facing the audience. Leonardo looks up at Milo, and Milo looks down at their beloved companion. Milo. Welcome home. The lights fade off. End of scene. Scene 2. The lights come up on the studio apartment. The scene is exactly the same. Leonardo is in the room, and Milo enters stage right from the front door, coming home. During the song, Milo plays with a guitar they found while setting up and unpacking their studio apartment.
I don't remember how to play this thing. I don't remember how to play more than one string. I remember you told me not to remember. We were so clever, saying shit like forever. Now I'm alone, and I don't know how to play my stupid own guitar. And I'm not sure what I'm doing or if I'm going far. I'm not sure if I'm even hitting a chord. I don't remember anymore.
Scar enters from the stairs entrance and sits at the platform above the studio apartment. Scar.
Hey, Milo. So, you were saying about this school you got into. What were you studying?
Milo puts the phone on speaker as continuing to set up the studio apartment.
I know you. I was you. I've got you all figured out. It's okay. Look at me. Just look forward. We'll figure this out.
Milo picks up the guitar they don't know why they brought.
Now I'm playing guitar alone, and I don't know where to go. I don't know how to play at all. I'm sitting here all on my own. The frets are warm, the strings are blown. I think I'm hitting a wall, and this guitar is way too small.
Milo gets frustrated and puts the guitar back and finds a framed picture and hangs it up. Scar.
Is that a picture of
Milo? Yeah, it's Belize and I. Damn, I didn't realize I brought it. Scar.
Where's she at? She always had fairy lights too, right?
Milo. I wouldn't know.
or not. Scar, you should call her. Maybe she'll know how to fix your old fairy lights. Milo. No, I can't. She wouldn't. We don't talk anymore.
I know you tell yourself no one's seen you at all. And I know you tell yourself that's just how it is. Your friend is the ceiling, tell your dreams to the walls. And it's this town most of all you're gonna miss.
I'm sorry that I was
know
enough.
you.
I'm sorry that I acted so tough. I don't know how to stay alive without the sound of strings. 'Cause I need music in my life. I know how to sing and that's alright. But that's all I remember how to do. No accompaniment without you. But I can play guitar right now. Just wanted something to sing about. I don't think I'm ready to talk about it. I wish that you'd still play the melody. It doesn't need any complexity. I just wanted someone to hold you. But I don't think I'll get that luck.
There is a longer interlude where we see Milo drag in some key furniture to make the studio apartment look better. Milo picks up the phone and moves it to show Scar on a video call. Milo, surprised. It's not bad. Scar, I'm sure it's not bad.
Now I'm playing guitar alone, and I don't know where I'll go. I don't know how to play at all, but from the floor it's not far to fall.
I know you. I was you. I've got you. I've got you.
I want you ready and on
It
your
kind
feet
of
now.
sounds like a car. Scar gets up from the top of the stairs. Scar,
I've got to run, Milo. Remember, I'm always just up the stairs if you need me.
Milo, this is a one-story apartment.
Scar, you know what I mean, big guy.
There is an immediate blackout where Milo stands in their new finished studio apartment. End of scene. Scene 3. Lights come up on Belize. She's working very hard at school. We see her study, then pass a test.
Little by little by little by little by little by little, little by little, little by little, little by little by little by little.
Belize shows up to an operating room in student clothing. The animal on the table is a cat. Belize freaks out and runs out of the room. She picks herself back up to return to studying.
Little by little by little by little by little by little, little by little, little by little, little by little by little by little.
Belize gives a presentation about veterinary sciences and answers questions. She goes back to working and studying.
Little by little by little by little by little by little.
Belize listens to a lecture while taking notes, but the melody keeps playing, and she keeps trying to make it quieter, and when she finally does get the melody to get softer, Belize taps her foot to get the melody started again. Belize. So, you listen. You listen and listen until the noise consumes you. It's like the first moment you jump in a pool at a house party. And for the first time on a drunken night, you don't feel the bass in your chest. If you stay under too long, everyone freaks out. So you need to come up for air every once in a while. But you can stay in the water all night, just bobbing right by the surface.
Little by little by little by little by little, little by little, little by little.
Belize sits on a curb. Belize. I often sit still, on the side of the road with my legs off the curb. In Lisbon on random nights when the city can manage to fall asleep early enough. I look for the ghost I saw that night. I look and look for him, thinking if I sit still enough, maybe your dad will pop out of a corner and tell me if I'm the reason he's dead or not. If I'm the reason he hasn't come home. Belize picks herself up over and over, trying again and again. Belize refuses to give up.
Little by little by little by little by little, little by little, little by little.
Belize. Lisbon isn't nice to me, but it's better than home. There is no one waiting to listen to me. Belize seems relieved. Belize picks it up and waits for a moment, waiting to hear someone speak. No one does. Belize. Hello? This is Belize speaking. Who am I speaking with? Nothing is said. Belize. Hello? Is there anyone there? Belize looks at the phone and shrugs at the unknown number. Belize hangs up the phone. The lights fade off. End of scene. Scene 4. Lights come up on the studio apartment. Milo is leaning over their kitchen sink, hyperventilating, a phone in their hands. Milo.
I was going to say something. I swear I was going to say something. But what was there left to say? People told me she got institutionalized again. People told me she got shipped off to boarding school. Someone told me she did time in juvie. I was going to say something. I really was. But what could I even begin to say? That I was sorry for what happened to her, what I think happened to her, what I was told happened to her, that I don't know what happened to her, that I never had the balls to go back and check to see what happened to her. She was my best friend in life. How could I even begin to say it all, everything that I should have already said?
Milo scrambles to find their phone on stage. Scar enters from the stairs entrance and sits at the top of the platform above the studio apartment. Scar.
Hey, Milo. How are you feeling today?
Milo collapses in on themselves at the sound of their brother's voice. Milo.
Fine.
Scar.
What's going on?
A moment of hesitation. Milo debates telling Scar about everything, sharing their whole world, but they decide it's too heavy. Milo.
What do you look like? Scar. What do you mean?
Milo. I mean, what do you look like now? Are you tall? Do you have a mustache? Do you have a whole beard? Any tattoos or piercings? I always wanted to get some piercings, but I'm afraid I'll look like a farm animal. I mean, now without any, I look like a pathetic little fawn, but do you think you look like Dad? Do you remember what he looked like?
Scar, whoa there, Milo. Take a breath. Scar, I don't remember what Dad looked like. Only that Mom always compared me to him, and when she said it, it sounded so cruel.
Milo. Oh, I'm sorry.
Scar, I have a mustache. I am only able to grow a good one recently. My commander says it looks like shit, but my girlfriend likes it.
Milo. You have a girlfriend?
Scar, I haven't told you about Esther yet. Oh my god, I have a lot to catch you up on.
It sounds like... What does it sound like?
Scar, I have to run. Promise me you'll leave the house today?
Milo, mocking in the way only siblings can. Yes, Mom.
Scar, shut up, fart face.
Scar exits stage center. Milo turns to the audience and waves the phone at them. Milo. That man, 23 years old, saying he's found the one, and then immediately calls me fart face. Oh, to be 23 and wise. Milo. That last noise, what did it sound like to you? Milo can't really remember the sound, already having left their mind as soon as they heard it. When they think about it and they try to recreate the sound for themselves, it quickly starts to sound like... Milo flinches back to the scene and tries to control their breathing, leaning over the kitchen sink.
Milo, it didn't sound like that. I know it didn't sound like that. That was a mistake. That was an accident. Nothing will ever sound like that.
Milo splashes water in his face.
Milo, I can remember what it sounded like next time. Next time I'll remember.
Milo heaves over the kitchen sink. Belize, off stage. Hello, Belize speaking. A moment of silence. Milo is only just learning how to breathe again. Belize, hello? Is anyone there? Who keeps calling me? The lights fade out. End of scene. Scene 5. The lights come up on the studio apartment. Leonardo is sleeping on the desk as Milo does laundry, cooks and cleans. Scar sits on the platform above the studio apartment. Both keep a phone to their ear during the duration of the song.
Scar, okay, yeah, I get it, that you're scared about tomorrow, because today,
Milo, it wasn't great.
Scar, right, but the thing is, tomorrow can be completely different.
It might sound like purple. It smells like rain. It sounds like the beginning of a heartbeat, and this melody in my brain feels like explosions from under my skin. Feels like loving for the first time and not knowing how deep you're in. Feels like crying at midnight in the bathroom. Feels like turning on the lights when you come home. Feels like laying every brick in a house by yourself, and sometimes like other people don't belong. Sounds like butterflies struggling in the breeze. Sounds like fairy lights twinkling through a storm. Feels like missing uprooted trees and not knowing why you were born. So tell me, Milo, what are you waiting for? check. Feels like petting curly-haired dogs. Feels like swimming aside the stream. It feels like TV static in a water bottle that's never been cleaned. Feels like slamming doors on your loved ones. Feels like epileptic warning lights. It feels like the sound metal makes when it rusts after so many tireless nights. So tell me, Milo, what will make you alright? I don't wanna stay waiting for the world to end. But when disaster strikes, I feel at home again. What comes after the warning bells when all is survived? Do we really get to live, or do we just stay alive? Is this a panic attack or a depressive spell? I can't tell. Maybe I never will.
And Milo almost looks at the audience.
What do you suggest I do? You've seen it all. How do you land softly after a long fall?
Scar takes off his shoes and ties the laces together and leaves them at the top of the stairs.
Are you scared of the fall? You said you knew hurting and nothing but burden, so why are you scared at all? Why are you scared of the fall? Why are you scared of the fall? Said you knew hurting and nothing but burden, so why are you scared at all? Why are you scared of the fall? Why are you scared of the fall? You said you knew hurting and nothing but burden, so why are you scared at all? Why are you scared of the fall? Why are you scared of the fall? You said you knew hurting and nothing but burden, so why are you scared at all? I don't know how to tell you how to be alright, but maybe answer the phone when someone rings to call.
The song ends with Milo stepping out of the apartment with some kind of energy, almost convincingly ready to conquer a new day. Milo picks up and looks at the top of the stairs, expecting it to be Scar. Milo, hey, what's...
Am I speaking to Milo?
The audience will not be privy to hear. Death notices are always given in private. The phone is hung up. Milo is a stone on stage. There is no shock. There is no grief. There is no sadness. There is nothing. A void has opened up on stage. Milo is a stone void on stage for a long time. Milo doesn't remember if they hung up the phone. Milo somehow gets the phone back up to their ear, and they walk back inside their apartment. Police, off stage. Hello, police speaking. Milo doesn't breathe. Milo begins to shake. Leonardo, he probably just wants food. Police, Milo? Milo lifts the phone away from their ear for a moment, shifting to the audience. Milo muttered, "It was like the 7-year jinx was lifted. She still knew my name." Quickly turning back to the scene, a dam has been broken. Milo, "Yeah, hi, It's me. Police. Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, I just hadn't expected to hear from you. What's going on? Milo. My mother died. Sudden blackout. End of scene. Scene 6. The lights come up on the house from the first act. Milo is sitting on the couch. Not quite a void, not quite a stone. Milo answers the door. Belize and Milo lay eyes on each other for the first time in 7 years. Belize. Hi. Milo. Hi. Belize. Is anyone else home with you? Milo. No. Belize. Where's Scar? Milo. He can't make it. Something in Belize breaks, and she embraces Milo fiercely, like waves of opposite seas crashing. Once Milo is touched, they crumble with the tide coming in. Belize. How are you doing? Every time I go to my mom's house, I climb up out the window to shout, but look at the stars. They don't look the same in my uni town. Couldn't tell you why they don't shine down. It's what I miss most of all. Probably started to thinking the best things are far away, are far away, are far away, are far away from here. There was this light on the horizon, must be near. What else is there left to say? The town's barren, the house decayed, and I don't know anyone. You're here now and I'm supposed to know everything about you, but I don't, I can't promise I won't run. Maybe we're right to be thinking the best people are far away, are far away, are far away, are far away from here. We'll just be lights on the horizon that's clear. Sometimes I get nervous about who'd find me if my heart gave out, and how long would it take? We can stay up all night till morning light, try to catch up on all of our lives. How early does dawn break? It probably just served the thinking the best things are far away, are far away, are far away, are far away from here. There used to be light on the horizon, so near. That light on the horizon, I thought it'd be so clear. Did you ever get the chance to meet Leonardo properly? I mean, he's kind of the reason I'm alive, though. Doesn't matter how many times I cry, this little guy won't leave my side, even when I run. Far away, far away, far away, far away. I ran so far away from here. There's no more horizon. It all just disappeared. Where'd the horizon go? It all just disappeared. Belize. That didn't rhyme. Milo. None of this is poetry. Every night I lay awake begging the stars to shine bright enough to lighten up the living room. Belize. I'm happy you got out, Milo. These people aren't best friends anymore. Police. Where did you go? Milo.
The German border.
Milo wants to ask her about her world, but they're scared they won't be strong enough to hold it. Milo starts to pack their house. Police. What can I do to help? Milo.
Make this all make sense for me. Tell me how this all makes sense like we're 8.
Police. Oh, Miles. Come here. Police and Milo hug. It is a stiff hug that is reminiscent of a lighthouse. They crumble to the floor together. Leonardo comes over. Police. Hi, beautiful. Look at you. Is this Leonardo? Milo. Yeah. Police. Wow. He is so gorgeous and so big. Police picks up Leonardo and, without realizing, starts going through the steps of a veterinary checkup. Police. He's so healthy. Milo, did you take care of him all by yourself ever since we were 14? Milo.
I couldn't leave him behind.
Police smiles and pulls Milo into another hug. Maybe she's trying to make up for all the years they couldn't. She starts to cry. Police. Of course you couldn't, Miles. The lights fade out. End of scene. Scene 7. The lights come up on an outside scene with Milo and Belize looking at a grave. Belize. It was a beautiful service, Milo. She would have been happy. Milo. A stone. A void. A deer.
I think she might have wanted to be cremated.
I can't remember. Let's get out of here. Belize. Don't you want to take a moment alone with the grave? Milo. I don't have anything to say. They walk off and pick up their phone. Milo. Hey, how's it hanging? As Milo walks, the scene changes to the house. Scar enters from the stairs entrance and sits at the top of the stairs. A phone to his ear. His feet dangle off the platform. Scar, over the phone.
How are you doing, bud?
Milo. Been better. Been worse. Scar.
How's the house?
Milo. Quiet.
Scar. If you need anything, you'll talk to me, right, Milo?
Milo. Yeah, I know. I'm fine, though. I gotta go. Milo hangs up the phone, and Scar exits. The scene changes to the garage. Milo and Belize sit on the steps in the garage. Milo slowly smokes a cigarette. Sometimes nights just end like this when you're older. It is quiet for a while. They studied the old stain in the garage from a distance. Milo.
I always thought we hit my dad that night.
Belize. How could you tell? Milo.
I thought the thing we hit looked familiar. Maybe they looked a little bit like me.
Belize. Your mom used to describe your dad, right? What did she say he looked like? Milo.
Like Scar. The spitting image of Scar.
In the silence, a tension builds. Milo reacts to get up. Belize. What's wrong? Did you hear something? Milo.
Can't you hear it?
The phone has stopped ringing. Milo to the audience.
Did you hear it? Did you hear the phone ring just now? Tell me you heard it.
The world ends. Belize can hear the everything and the nothing all at once. Belize, who were you talking to on the phone earlier?
Milo. Scar. I was talking to Scar.
Police. When was the last time you saw him? Milo. I see him all the time. We call like twice a week. He has a girlfriend. Police. No, Milo, when did you last see him? Milo. Lying. And it sounds like they're 14 years old. I don't remember. Police. Do you think... Milo. No! Police and Milo both flinch and freeze.
Damn, she could drive, just fucking drive. And I'll never ride like I did that day. And I'll never be alive like we were that way as the city passed away. I didn't know you were planning on getting in the car. You were planning on making it this far. I didn't know you could have been dying in the heat, but you left the passenger seat. You didn't tell me, so now I'm sitting in the desert, trying to get my act together. No sleep. When I close my eyes, hear your cat screaming. You're still alive and kicking, and I'm worried, sick, thinking I ran. I can't face it when I'm sober. God, why did we grow older? But I can just, all I could do was drive, just fucking drive. And I'll never ride like I did that day. And we'll never be alive like we were that way as the city passed away. The body limping in the back street, the maroon leather never this deep. And I wish that I could think clearly. I hurt more, unable to forget. And I wish you told me that you'd leave me before you went ahead and fled the scene. Before you stalled my stick shift in a garage, and I watched the light drain out of your eyes. But I can just drive, oh, I'll get behind the wheel just to feel alive again. I'll just fucking drive, I'll just fucking drive, just enough to hide the Mustang in the desert, so we can pass away together as the city fades from place, and I'll never see your face. As you told me, you'd eventually go away.
The lights fade out. End of scene. Scene 8. The lights come up as Milo sits in the house, on the couch, holding Leonardo. There is a little lamp on a side table that is turned off. Scar enters from the stairs entrance and sits at the top of the stairs with a phone to his ear. Scar.
How's it hanging?
Milo.
I'm hurt.
Scar.
I know.
Milo knows Scar actually does and might be the only person that ever will know. And that hurts a little more. Milo.
It comes in waves, but today I am drowning, and I don't know whether I want to hit something or slam my head into a wall to stop all the thoughts, but I started talking to a therapist last week, and he said all those were normal, so as long as I try not to do any of them. Scar. I'm proud of you, Milo. I know Mom wouldn't always say it in a normal way, but I'm proud of you, Milo.
Milo doesn't know how to respond. A part of them wants to pull the phone away from their ear and check the caller ID. A part of them wants to check if they would see a call time or a lock screen. Milo.
I'll try to leave the house today. Maybe I'll just get in my car and just...
Milo breaks out in tears, losing a breath they can never quite catch, but for the life of them keeps the phone clamped to their ear.
Scar. Oh God, Milo. Please breathe. Just breathe. Scar. It's okay, Milo. Take the day off. You don't have anywhere to be. Trying to get yourself to drive home today is the equivalent of waiting for a miracle. You're not still staying up all night waiting for miracles, are you?
Milo and Scar both look at the little light on the side table. It is off. Milo.
No.
The phone drifts away from Milo's ear as Milo speaks to the audience. Milo, sometimes I catch myself waiting up at night with one light on out of habit. No idea what I'm waiting for. A miracle, probably. I got so good at waiting. Why would I ever stop? Milo starts to breathe heavy. Scar catches it immediately. Scar, Milo, you're having a panic attack. Milo.
I know.
Just hold your breath, count to 10, close your eyes, start again. Just hold your breath, just hold your breath. Just hold your breath, count to 10, close your eyes. Start again, just hold your breath, don't look down. If we look forward, we'll figure this out. Just hold your breath, close your eyes, get on the stage in the blinding lights. This is a tightrope we're walking on, hold nothing back, sing your song. Start the next beat, pick up the next bar. Show everyone you made it this far. Just hold your breath and exhale.
Milo. I lied. I still wait for a miracle almost every day. Scar. I know. Because he does. Leonardo. He probably just wants food. Milo. They should invent a way to save yourself from all this waiting. Scar, you would first have to become someone who wants to stop waiting, Milo. The lights fade off. End of scene. Scene 9. Lights come up on an outside setting. A grave is rolled on stage. Milo walks up to it, alone. Milo. Belize is making me talk to you. She's not making me, but she said it would be good, and I don't know what's good if it's not her, so long story short, here I am. I don't really know how to talk to you. I'm not sure if I ever did. Milo shifts to the audience. Milo, how do you pay your respects to the dead? They are already dead. Is it like praying? I never paid much attention in church. How do you? Milo mimics prayer. It's an awkward display of hands and a bow as Milo turns back to the gravestone. Milo. I thought I knew how to lose because I got good at pretending I never needed anything. But it actually just means you never learn to let go. I would hold on to people and places for dear life with bruised and bloody fingers. I would wreck my hands, let the bones snap under the pressure of the grip. As long as I could hold on and hold it all at arm's length. Milo falls to their knees. Prayer is understood by grief. Milo: thank you for teaching me how to survive and all, Mama. But I'm sad. I'm scared. Did you only know how to teach me by chasing me away, Mama? Milo turns indefinitely to the grave. Milo: Mama, did it hurt? A child, a dear, a loved one. Milo: when your heart gave out and stopped beating, and you could finally stop just breathing, were you a little relieved? No one will ever answer, and Milo must learn to find solace in that peace. Milo: I don't know how I'm supposed to keep living with the fact of how much I hate you, Mama, and how much I'll never be able to stop loving you. Milo turns to the audience. No one has the answers. Milo walks halfway off stage. I'm going, Mama. And I don't know if I'll ever be back.
We've gotta go. I know.
The grave does not reply.
I'll be leaving this town for the last time in a while. For the last time in a while. For the last time in a while. Waiting down my final hour, and I know it'll be a while. And I know it'll be a while. And I know it'll be a while. Won't make the drive for a stone of someone that made a complicated home. But you did your best, Mom, that I know. But it's really time I have to go. I'll be leaving this town for the last time in a while. Hope that it won't forget my smile, but it'll get easier with every mile. Won't make the drive to hunt a ghost that never came home, but almost signed a farewell like a postcard. We're there that night with my car, 'cause we're going, 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 gone. It should be a while, and we're going, 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 gone. I'll be leaving this town for the last time in a while. Hope that I don't lose my guile, but I know that it should be a while. I have so much left to say, and I have so much to regret, but it'll be a while before I get any chance to settle that debt. It'll be a while, 'cause we're going. I'll miss this home and the songs I wrote here, all the lives I got to live, all the love I got to give, so much more left to forget. I'll be leaving this town for the last time in a while, for the last time in a while, for the last time in a while. I'll be leaving this house for the last time in a while. I know it'll be a while. I know it'll be a while. I know it'll be a while. We'll all be okay. I know it'll be a while, but I'll be back someday.
Milo sits on a bench in the sun. For a moment it is still, and Milo is moved by the simple pleasure of warmth on their face. Milo picks up their phone. Scar walks on stage and sits with a phone to his ear, on the opposite side of the bench. The lights on stage cast them in shadow, and they are just silhouettes. A little side table with a lamp is rolled on stage next to the bench. The light is off. Scar.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
Milo. I think I'm gonna be all right. Scar.
You say that like you're surprised.
Milo. I am. How are you?
Scar. I'm okay. Work got a little busy, and you know how it is. The moment that a rush starts, you can't really stop a rush
Scar
anymore,
keeps talking but becomes
I just tried to
inaudible.
sweep with it and,
Milo speaks one last
how
time to the
it is.
audience. Milo.
I guess one day you'll just wake up on a bench in the sun. If you're lucky, it's just rained. If you're special, it's still raining. And it's warm. And you're not healed, but you know the difference between scar tissue and bleeding out. It'll take a while. It'll take your whole life. Someone once told me the moment you finish with it all, you'll probably die. So, I guess I don't have anything to worry about. There is no rush. I'm gonna live damn near forever with the amount of shit I have to figure out. Just catch these moments. Because you made it. Because you can. You will never be healed or fixed. But no matter how much we are whittled down or chipped off, we didn't really lose anything, did we? Other than a little time. But we have plenty.
Scar, suddenly audible.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to tell you something. Holy shit, I can't believe I didn't tell you this. It slipped my mind. You have to clear your calendar. April of next year.
Milo.
Okay. Why? Scar, because I am getting married.
Milo shoots the phone up to their ear, suddenly very engaged in conversation. Milo.
Holy shit, are you serious?
Scar.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And I want your ass here as my best man.
Milo starts crying all of a sudden, not quite sure why.
Milo, you want me there? Like, in person?
Scar.
Yeah, why wouldn't I want you here in person? Are you scared of a transatlantic flight or something?
On the side of the bench, there is a little side table with a little light on it. Milo pulls the phone away from their ear and looks at the screen. There is a caller ID. The light on the side of the table turns on. Milo, suddenly lit, sits looking directly at their brother on the bench beside them. Milo.
No. I'm not scared. Scar, are you crying? Are you okay? Is this a panic attack?
Milo embraces Scar, and it reminds them of stairs and shoes and fire extinguishers. Milo.
I'm just happy. They're just tears.
The lights fade out. End of Act 2.